Hello everyone, this is Shashank. Welcome to my channel. So in this video we are covering that how we can set up a follow-up system in our Podio application. So here you can see that I have made few apps like follow-up sequences, text for FUP, for voicemail, emails, and for company settings. So I'll walk you through each app one by one, and this is our leads app. This is the app from where you will actually running the follow-ups, right? So for now I have made the flows like whenever the item will get created in this app, then automatically the flow will run, but you can change it on your basis. So like in my case I have made the flow on item creation. You can make the flow on when you update the item or when you make any comment on the item. So trigger would be anything, but the functionality will be same, right? And now let's go to this follow-up app. So in this app we are actually setting that what action should perform in how many days. What I mean by that is, here you can see that we can give the name to our follow-up. This is the date field when you are creating this follow-up. Here you can set that after how many actions this follow-up should stop. So here we have set it as 3. Why we have set it as 3? Because in these actions here we have put some values, then here we have mentioned the number of days difference, then this is our action second, and for action third we don't have anything. So after these two actions are performed, we want this follow-up sequence to be stopped. So that's why we have not filled anything in this area, and we have set the maximum account counter to be 3. So when it will actually run the sequence, then what will happen? Suppose we are running the sequence for a lead today. So for that it will execute the very first action right away. So it will send the voicemail, it will send the email, and it will send the text. Then here you can see that I have set the number of days as 1. So 1 day after the sequence has run, in my case it will be tomorrow. So tomorrow then action 2 will perform, and in this action voicemail, email, text will be again sent to the client, and then 2 days will be get added, right? But for action 3 we don't have any thing to send to our client, so it will get stopped there. So we have to make sure that after all these actions we have to set this counterpart, because based on that the follow-up will get stopped. Hope it makes sense. And in this follow-up, then next is the text app, voicemail app, and email app. So these 3 apps are the places where you actually store your all the templates. So if I go here, let me show you the emails app. So here we have saved all the templates that will get sent to your clients. So let me show you one. So you can give the name to your template. Here you can mention the date when you are creating the item, and this will be your email subject and this will be your email body, right? So likewise you can create all the templates you want to send to your clients, and same is the case with text app. So here also we are saving all the templates. You just have to fill the title. This is for your internal purpose, right? So when you will be creating the sequences, you will look for the text with this name, so your client won't see it. This is the date field, you are creating this template, and this is the actual body. And same is the case with voicemail app. In this app we are saving, this is the voicemail name you can name it however you want. And this is again the same field you are creating this template. This is the voicemail ID, and this is the ID that you have inside your Sly broadcast account. So suppose you have added the voice clips in your voicemail account and they all have some name in there. So you have to make sure that whatever name of the clip you have saved in Sly broadcast account, you have to mention that exact same name here. Then only the voicemail will get sent. Right, and if you have the link, then you can paste that link in here. Right, so after you created all these templates inside email app, text mail app and voicemail, so then it comes to making the follow-up. Let me show you an example that how you can do that. So I have already showed you one of them. So in this particular example, I have set the follow-up. My follow-up name is follow-up sequence 4. This is the demo one, right? So on 2nd of June, I have created this sequence, and as action first, I have set few messages in this action. So first email, first text and first voicemail, I need these to be sent to my client. And then this is the number of gap. And in action 2, my voicemail second, email second and second text message will be get sent. Right, now let's go to our leads app. So one thing you will have to make sure that let me open an existing item, and here you can see I have a category type field where I have mentioned the name of the sequences. So this is important to notice that you have to make sure that all the sequences you have created, they should have the same name in your leads app, because whatever you will choose here, the respective sequence will get run. So you have to make sure that whatever you have named it inside your follow-up sequences app, you have to use the same name in your leads app. Right. With that, I forgot to mention you one more app in here. So this is the company settings app. So I won't open this item because it has some information about my all the accounts, like when we send our emails, so we want our email sender name and events email sender reply to address to be saved somewhere, so that you can manage them easily. So I have created that all these settings in this app. So in this app you have the place where you can manage all your email sender information and the accounts like Twilio and Sly broadcast, because if you're sending the voicemail, then you must be using Sly broadcast, and to store the API keys and your login ID credentials, so you need a place where you can easily manage that. So that's the place I have created. Right, okay. So as I said at the starting of the video, that I have made the action call on when the item gets created in this lead app, but you can update the flow on item updation on whenever you make a comment in the Podio item. Right, so let me give you an example. So I'm going to clone this particular item because that will take time to input all the fields in there. So I am just cloning it. Right, so in this particular item I have the contact name, the address, the phone number, and here is my email ID. This I can erase because this will automatically get updated when the items get created. And this is my name. I'm going to be the associate person for this lead, and this is the follow-up that I want to run. So you can choose that which sequence you want to run from here. You can ignore these fields. Right, so now we don't have anything already selected in here. Now let me just save the item. Wait for a few seconds, and here you can see that the sequence has run and it has sent all the SMS, emails and voicemail to my number and email ID. So let me open up my email ID. Here you can see that I have just received, oops, not this one. Wait for a second. Right, so here you can see that in this particular lead it has set few fields. The sequence has started, the maximum sequence number is 2, and this is the sequence. It has automatically attached that particular sequence that we had created to that particular lead, and it is also mentioning that it has run the flow successfully and it has sent the email that has the title as your free estimate. It has already sent the SMS and voicemail. So let me go to my item. Okay, so here you can see that I have received the email with the title, and this is the body. So this is the sender name that I have set in this particular app. Right, so if I want to change the email sender, I can do that directly here. So that's why it is used. Otherwise, if I would have used it in Globiflow, then it would be a problem for me to update it in all the flows. So I have made a common place where you can easily manage it. So my first action has executed and it has sent all the actions that we had set, and my next sequence will run on 4th of July. So today is 2nd of July. Now on June. So today is 2nd of June, and next action will be get performed on 4th of June, because here we have mentioned that my second action should execute after 2 days when the action 1 is executing. Right, I hope it makes sense. So for now I am leaving it here because I cannot run the flow directly here, because today is 2nd of June and our flow has run already. So on 4th of June it will automatically get run, and my second action will get executed, and I'll get voicemail second, email second and text mail second. So this is how you configure your follow-up sequences and run it in your Leads app or whatever app you have. I hope it is helpful for you, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thank you.